I'm Mark Lewis, and I've been an international educator basically from 1994 to 2022. So I've accumulated a couple of stories from being overseas. So one of my favorite ones is actually not one that I had, it's one that I learned. But there was Don and Gloria Shoemaker, two very experienced educators, and I could relate to this story. So they were going to a recruiting fair, and early in the morning they started off with the school that they really really would have liked to have gone to. So if anybody's ever gone to a recruiting fair, you'll know that there's all this anticipation, this expectation, this hope that you'll be able to get to, the school that you've chosen. So you're really really there. And then you know that you're also doing it as a couple. So, you're really listening to your spouse and how well they're answering the question and how well they're doing, and hoping that you're representing yourself well, that your spouse likes what you have to say too, because, you're both in it together. And you're doing all this incredibly important interview where you might end up going to a different school, a different country, trying to be your best. And you're also doing this after you've just arrived from some other country and you got incredible jet lag. And so, it's common to wake up at 3 in the morning and just be wide awake. And all of a sudden you have your first interview at 8 o'clock and you're trying to, be your best. So I guess Dawn and Gloria went to one of these recruiting fairs, woke up at 3 in the morning, and so what do you do? Well, you're hungry and you got to kill some time. So they went to a restaurant, I think it was the International House of Pancakes, and had some leisurely breakfast and came back to their hotel and were ready for their first interview at the school that they really really were hoping to go to. So they sit down for the interview, and the interviewer starts asking them the typical questions, and asks Don, who was probably going into administration, and he answers as best as he can, trying to be as wide awake as possible. And then he turns to Gloria, who, as he was answering, kind of drifted a little bit, I guess, but kind of woke herself up. And he goes something to the effect of, "Oh, I see you've got an ESL degree as well. Couldn't you tell me, where did you get this, or your ESL experience as well? Where did you get this ESL experience from?" And Gloria, dead faced, looked at the interview and said, "Oh, I got it from the International House of Pancakes." So Dawn kind of did this. What? What are you doing? What are you talking about? That's not where you got your ESL learning from. And I just thought that was I could just relate to it so well because, those recruiting experiences are just they're, it's such pivotal moments in your life, and just have something like that happen. I thought it was pretty funny.